When Luo Feng first faced the immortal Zerg Queen, why did his expression show utter despair? During the Battle of the Inner World, Luo Feng gained the immense wealth of Lord Kabu through his Universe Level 2 Mo Yunvine. This wealth provided Luo Feng with the formidable strength to become a core member of the Virtual Universe Company, always escorted by powerful world lords during his travels. However, he never expected to be besieged by immortal beings. So, why did Luo Feng's face show despair when he first fought the immortal Zerg Queen? For the sake of Hong and Ji Qing's relationship, Luo Feng resolutely gave up the Abyss of Purgatory trial, advancing to Domain Lord level. He was then assigned by the Virtual Universe Company to return to the Qianwu Universe Kingdom as an inspection envoy. Although he failed to successfully matchmake his elder brother and sister-in-law, his brotherly affection left a deep impression on Hong. In addition, during his tenure as an inspection envoy, Luo Feng had to complete tasks assigned by the Virtual Universe Company to earn his much-desired points. His first task was to annihilate the entire Yaohai family of 120 million in the Qianwu Universe Kingdom because Yaohai and his disciple Jeffries were controlled by powerful Zergs, causing great harm to humanity over 300,000 years. Fortunately, the resources for the task were substantial. Luo Feng mobilized the 9th Army's million troops from the top 5 universe countries and the elite team of the Golden Horn tribe with a single order. Given the enormous target of 120 million, Luo Feng led 300,000 troops directly into the heart of the Mengyu Empire, while the remaining 700,000 handled other elimination tasks. When Luo Feng approached the Mengyu Empire, 30 starships blocked the entire imperial capital star. Yaohai and Jeffries, the two immortal beings, were preemptively locked by the Golden Horn strongmen. With Luo Feng's command, the entire imperial capital star trembled. Amidst the bloodshed and slaughter, the unlucky world lords exploded from the immortal shockwaves. Despite their full resistance, Yaohai and Jeffries were pulverized by 7 immortal beings, like Siphon Chi. However, just as everything seemed to be going well, a 10+ kilometer immortal Zerg Queen suddenly appeared, and massive Zerg warriors swarmed out. Seeing the numerous grotesque figures, Dylan urgently grabbed Luo Feng and rushed toward the Yun-Mo star. Simultaneously, thousands of immortal Zerg warriors gathered a white beam in their mouths, and with a single strike, they obliterated all life within millions of kilometers. The vast number of warriors on the planet, engaged in their tasks, perished. Witnessing this, the 9th Army commander inside Yun-Mo star was no longer calm, but filled with panic, frantically shouting at the other 30 starships, "Escape!" Meanwhile, Siphon 7 Elder roared, "Another group of thousands of immortal Zerg warriors is chasing us." As Luo Feng turned to see the densely packed golden Zerg warriors, his eyes were filled with despair. These golden Zerg warriors flew as fast as the Yun-Mo star, and seeing no escape, Siphon 7 Elder timely used teleportation, taking Luo Feng and others into his own world. The control room was silent, waiting for fate's judgment, fearing that if this world collapsed, it meant Siphon Chi Elder's death. Fortunately, Siphon Chi Elder, with all his might, managed to shake off the immortal Zerg after being pursued across thousands of star systems, although he was injured. This battle marked the closest Luo Feng ever came to death. The 9th Army also lost 2 immortal beings and tens of thousands of world lords and domain lords, with no cosmic-level warriors surviving. This is the nature of race wars. If such a catastrophe struck Earth, it would be utterly devastating. In that moment, countless thoughts raced through Luo Feng's mind, solidifying his resolve to become stronger. The value of the armor replacing the Mo Yunvine far exceeds all the heritage Huyan Bo gave Luo Feng, even coveted by Chaos City Lord. As the Mo Yunvine evolved, Luo Feng began his killing spree in the inner world. In the first battle, he annihilated the 1,000-member team led by Ghost, avenging Hu Ku, Tai Non-He, and Gaia. The Mo Yunvine's offensive power was fully demonstrated, but as Luo Feng said, it was also his strongest defensive measure, capable of withstanding continuous attacks from a C2 laser gun. So when was the Mo Yunvine armor replaced, and how incredible is the new armor? This happened during the outer battlefield. As a world lord, Luo Feng was nearly trapped by a same-race king-level immortal's plot, but was saved by the Earth's bloodline, which attracted the Star Tower's guardian, teleporting him to the trial space. After 6,000 years of inhuman torture, Luo Feng passed the Star Tower trial, becoming the 3rd disciple of Sitting Mountain Guest. According to Sitting Mountain Guest tradition, he prepared 2 treasures for each disciple. Luo Feng's senior brother Flame Emperor received the Soul Pearl and Flame God Halberd, while Luo Feng was given the Star Tower and an armor called Tribulation Armor. Tribulation Armor, unlike ordinary pinnacle treasures, was crafted specifically for the Earth lineage by Sitting Mountain guests and could only be used by those with Earth's bloodline. The distinction of Tribulation Armor lies in its activation, requiring no law comprehension, but only a sufficient divine body. At 1 billion times the World Lord's strength, the first form reduces physical attacks to 1 per thousand and soul attacks to 1/10, granting 1 billion times the World Lord's strength. Essentially, with Tribulation Armor, 1,000 times the World Lord's power attack would only inflict 1 World Lord's strength damage on Luo Feng, soul attacks would be reduced by 90%, and he would gain 10 billion times the World Lord's strength. With the first form activated, even a common universe venerable has only 10 million times the World Lord's strength. 10 billion times the World Lord's strength approaches the level of a universe master, demonstrating the immense power of the first form. The second form, requiring 100 billion times the World Lord's strength, further reduces material attacks to 1/10, 000, soul attacks to 1/10, and grants 1 trillion times the World Lord's strength. The third form, needing 100 trillion times the World Lord's strength, reduces physical attacks to 1/100, 000, soul attacks to 1/10, and grants 100 trillion times the World Lord's strength. With the third form, physical attacks become nearly null, as an attack would be reduced to 1/100, 000 of its original power, and Luo Feng's attacks would match those of top universe masters. Thanks to this armor, Luo Feng, as a universe venerable, could already contend with universe masters. With near invulnerability and comparable attack power, his supremacy in the original universe was unquestionable. Although there were opponents he couldn't defeat, none could kill him, not even Sitting Mountain guest. If it only made the user powerful, it might not attract much attention due to the armor's restrictions. Only Earth bloodline individuals, typically physically weak except for Luo Feng, who trained in 9 Tribulation's secret codex, could use it. However, Tribulation Armor also has an extraordinary function of nurturing purple iron, producing 4 levels of purple iron: Emperor Armor, King Armor, General Armor, and Ice Armor. Luo Feng has the most authority to speak about the power of General Armor and Ice Armor. His Golden Horn Beast clone's reputation as Blade River King can be largely attributed to General Armor. The power of the superior King Armor and Emperor Armor can be easily imagined. In essence, acquiring the Iron Armor allows one to easily form a powerful army. The Yan God tribe's unassailable status is not only due to Flame Emperor, a universe master, but also because they possess Tribulation Armor, making their overall combat power formidable. Although the subarmors of Tribulation Armor, like the main body, have bloodline restrictions requiring Earth's lineage to use, this limitation is enough to make entities like Chaos City Lord covet them. Great men like Chaos City Lord, who dedicate their lives to their race, are particularly fond of treasures that benefit both themselves and their race. As for the bloodline issue, there are numerous solutions, the most direct being transferring Earth people or mass immigration to Earth. It's unfortunate that Chaos City Lord's mentor is not Sitting Mountain guest but the original ancestor, suppressed by the original universe's will. Such treasures can only be crafted at great cost, and even the combined inheritance Huyan Bo gave Luo Feng might not match a fraction of it. How did 2 universe-level powerhouses suddenly appear in the inner world? Did the staff doze off, or were Hogreave and Jiang Tianchen up to something? The inner world, a place both mysterious and filled with opportunities, has always been a focal point for various factions. This time, nearly 2 million elites from different factions gathered to showcase their talents and compete for limited resources and glory. Among them, the royal member 9th Princess, Zakuto from Tree-Pot Mountain, and our trio Luo Feng and his brothers were the center of attention. Speaking of Zakuto, he's quite the legendary figure. Initially, he was just an ordinary member under Jiang Tianchen, sent into the inner world as cannon fodder. But who would have thought, through a stroke of luck, he broke through to the universe level? This kind of luck is harder than winning the lottery. When news of his breakthrough reached Jiang Tianchen, the entire Tree-Pot Mountain was in an uproar. Zakuto's fate changed dramatically. He was promoted to team leader and rewarded with 30 life planets. Zakuto achieved both fame and fortune overnight. As for Luo Feng, although he didn't break through to the universe level, his Mo Yunvai shone brightly. The Mo Yun Vine, an asset into which Luo Feng invested heavily, boasts quality that rivals a third-order human universe powerhouse. This time, after consuming a mysterious fruit Luo Feng acquired, the Mo Yun Vine broke through to Universe Level 2, growing 72 tentacles, each 210 kilometers long. The scene was more spectacular than any sci-fi movie. With the Mo Yun Vine's robust assistance, Luo Feng and his brothers navigated the inner world with unparalleled ease, becoming invincible. The sudden emergence of two universe-level powerhouses in the inner world was truly shocking. However, considering the inner world is a place where talents gather, it's not surprising to see one or two universe-level powerhouses emerge. Luo Feng and his brothers, thanks to the Mo Yun Vine's breakthrough, undoubtedly became the biggest winners this time. They not only gained honor and status, but also amassed substantial resources and rewards. This is truly enviable.